right? To be fair,
It's not a
but
bad thing, is it?
no, it's not a bad thing to be honest. Nothing to see there. Just a rubbish signing called Mudrick, who I think he's
He's been
banned now.
banned, isn't he,
Yeah,
for
he's
four
banned.
years?
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah,
What a bullet dodged.
it is a bullet dodged indeed. We actually did have a question about that, which I did not cover, and I was supposed to cover it last podcast. So, listeners, just give me literally 10 seconds, and I need to scroll up because this is a question from Peter Lee, the former co-host, and yep, he sends. Sorry, I know Peter's listening, but you do send me a lot of messages, so I do have to scroll up and find. And you know what? I just have to use the search function. So we were talking about Mudrick. Let's see. Might have to
Make sure
edit
make
this
sure you
out.
spell Mudrick
Yeah,
properly.
I've done it. Okay. The question is, who would be not have signed? So I have to read this because I'm guessing autocorrect has kind of messed up the question. My question is, who would be not have signed if we
If
had
we'd sign
signed
Mudrick.
Mudrick? Yeah.
Oh,
Because that would have taken up some funds. Um,
oh, who came in? Because Chelsea Gazumpers.
Trossard came in.
Oh, Trossard, didn't it?
Mm,
Trossard.
Trossard came in.
Happy days. What a decision.
Mm.
Let,
I have a debate about this though, and my question would be: do you think that his fate would have been different if he signed for Arsenal?
well, no, because he allegedly would have been taking performance enhancing gear. So no.
You think that that was an individual decision, and
Who knows? Do you
yeah,
know? I didn't read up on it, to be honest with you. And these things happens where, if you have an asthma pump,
mm,
if you're asthmatic, there's you might not be allowed that type of pump
yeah,
because it's on
yeah,
the
yeah,
doping list, or
yeah,
maybe you're taking medication for another health issue
yeah,
and it's on the list, and you wouldn't think about it.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He's been found guilty, I believe. Is that confirmed? Yeah, it is, right? Because he got a 4-year ban. So he's still got a
Yeah,
contract.
it's the thing. I mean, I remember like there was rumors going around that the old Man United team that were taking these kind of performance enhancing drugs, and including Rio Ferdinand and Rooney and God and who else knows, and that's why they intentionally missed a lot of these drug tests and got
Well,
certain bans.
how many cases were there of United players missing? I only know of Ferdinand forgetting to go for his
It was
P test.
Rooney. I remember forgot as well. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I remember reading it in his book. Yeah, believe it or
Oh
not, I've
wow.
read Rooney's book. Yeah, he kind of just said that it's really easy to miss. And to be fair, Ferdinand said that as well. Now, I've got to also be honest, Peter Crouch said it on his podcast as well. He explained how it works. It's like you get a text or a phone call telling you it's like this time, this day, and it can't be changed. And then you just got to remember it, and there's no reminders or anything. So, unless you're a super organized person, which you would hope that some of these footballers are, uh, with personal assistants and stuff, then it's actually really, really easy to forget. That's Peter. That's what Peter Crouch says anyway. But having said that, why has nobody else missed it? So yeah.
So, well, that's a systematic issue because that allows for people to sidestep.
Mm.
For me.
Yeah.
So, if you're really serious on it, now I believe they send the doctor to the training ground, and once training is finished, for example,
Mm.
or after the game, the players go to a separate room or whatever
Mm.
toilet, and
Mm.
they do their business, and that's it.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, who knows, right? We'll never find out. I did hear and watch a vlog slash audio clip of Gary Neville saying that he felt the Italian boys were on something because they used to come off the pitch without breaking a sweat, and that United team. So uh,
Yeah,
Giggs,
yeah,
Beckham,
yeah,
Scholes, all those lads, they'd be putting a shift in. And he was like, I can't believe they were that
yeah,
fit. They couldn't have been that much fitter than them.
yeah.
Who knows, right? But interesting.
It is, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's water under the bridge because that team's kind of gone now, isn't it? But no, there's some. Yeah, no, you could discuss it for a while. I'm going to move on to the next question that he had that I didn't read out last time. Is Odegaard is the first player in the Premier League history to be subbed in the first half in 3 consecutive league starts. Does that mean we are still too reliant on him, hence playing him when not fully recovered?
Um, I would say no,
Yeah.
because sometimes when you start a game, the tempo and intensity of the game is not going to be as high as it would be with 60 minutes to go
Mm,
when opposition players are that bit tireder, sorry, and tackles can come in a bit later. So if you're looking to give your player 45 minutes, it might be a safer bet. How can I say? It might be more of a calculated risk
yeah.
to start from the beginning
Yeah. Yeah.
and give them 45 minutes and
Agree.
get into the game so you can manage your tempo and manage your um, intensity from the first start. Sorry, from the start, from kickoff and into the game. I think he got unlucky. Look, we all
Yeah.
seen that challenge the other
Agree.
day. It was knee to knee. Everyone's going to be sort of limping after that, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
he's a bit
I mean,
unlucky.
like on that note, I'd say that if anything, Arteta's I think managed it absolutely fine. You want to play one of your best players. You want to get him fit. You want to get him some game time, get more fluid. And as you saw in the not the Atletico, the Olympiacos game, he, which I finally got around to watching. He was just so silky, like back to the old Odegaard, and that's exactly what you need.
Yeah,
You need to play him. You need to play these players more to get their confidence.
and there's
Yeah, having said that, it's not that I'll miss him massively because of what we discussed last time. I think that we got squad depth that we can actually still move on and win a lot of games without him. But you still obviously want to. You don't want to leave your prize stallion on the back at the stables,
look.
as they say. You know.
He's a massive part of the puzzle.
Yes.
Let's have it right.
Yeah.
He's a massive part of the puzzle. He's like the centerpiece. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I think with the shoulder injury, who knows? But listen, if you smash your collarbone, you're going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. So you've got to manage it, you know.
Mm.
And if Arteta doesn't sub him off, or you know, doesn't bring him off, then he's going to get criticised like by me in the first pod for not making enough subs. We've got a squad now, so unfortunately, Odegaard is injured. But listen, we've got Eze, we've got Wanyeri. We're good. We're good to go.
Yeah, I just think if you didn't play him, there would have been another narrative because we don't know everything. And then, like, if you didn't play him because he was a little bit injured, this is the thing. When it's a little bit injured, people are like, well, why not still play him when he's a little bit injured as opposed to fully injured? The narrative would be like, oh, it doesn't trust Odegaard. Yeah, there's a falling out. People start sort of changing narrative very quickly. Yeah, no, I think it's been managed fine. Um, yeah, let's move on. You did mention, like talking about, when you're watching QPR. I'm going to keep that as a footnote because I do want to talk about that later. But I do want to go on to what do you think our goal of the season has been so far, obviously.
Goal of the season. Oh well,
Goal of
first,
season so far. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Mm.
I've got two. I'm
Yeah.
going to give Gyökeres one for that powerful run, cut inside the box and smashed it low and hard against Leeds.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that was his first or second.
Yeah.
Did he score two in that game?
Mm.
But Martinelli, great run through the middle, and he chipped one of the biggest, best goalkeepers in world football. So thank you very much.
Yep. I don't think there's any argument there. I'm going to have to say Zubamendi's volley, the Paul Scholes style
Oh,
volley.
what a
Yeah.
volley! Yes, do you know what? Didn't even
Yeah.
pop in. No, apologies, WD-40. Yes, what a goal! What a goal!
Yeah.
And do you know, for crispness of strike, yeah. So when you execute a perfectly struck ball,
Yeah.
where it's just a rocket, low and hard,
Mm.
you got to give a shout out to Trossard against Port Vale.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I think there's also another goal that I would say I really like. It won't sort of grab headlines, and it's not goal of the season or even goal of the month or even goal of the week. But when Gyökeres scored that typical number 9 tap in, where he sort of made a good run into the box, you remember that? Was it Declan Rice that crossed it or Trossard crossed it?
Do you know what? It was Eze. It was Eze
Eze.
that crossed it.
I love that because we haven't scored a goal like that in a while.
Do you
Yeah.
know what? They all count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, apart from if you've got a dodgy VAR, most of them count. It's true, though, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Go on.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Um, let's move the discussion forward. Because as I said, we were on a tight schedule. Because we want to make this a better experience for you guys. And on
We're
that note,
flying now, aren't
yeah, we
we?
are
We're
flying. And
flying.
on that note, I would like to remind everybody to subscribe, follow, and like our content and comment. You know, we really welcome engagement. All right, now it's time to do it. If you think that we're talking rubbish, please leave the message on social media. Don't personally message me because that will not drive up our engagement. And all it does is just like give me a notification on my phone. And I've got to be honest with you, lately I've been getting 1,000 messages a day. That's
Oh, I've been getting 2,000, so
really, yeah, because yeah.
not really.
Oh, no,
I'm
well, I
joking.
would, well, including emails. I'm sure you get a lot of emails, don't you?
Unfortunately, I get too many.
Yeah,
5 a day is too much.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's. I do. There's a lot of communication going on in my industry. So yeah, I'd say football related. Please comment on the social media. We are active on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube now, YouTube Shorts, which is getting very popular, and also Facebook as well. So any of those platforms will do. You just want to make a comment, leave it there. So, and on that note, I'd also like to give a shout out to our sponsors, IA Global Education, who is headed by Rocco. The website is given to me now. It's www.iaglobal.education. Right. So if you want to get in touch, if you want to know how to get into the top universities across the world, whether you are a parent or it's for yourself or you're for a friend like Howard Webb, right? Then
Yeah,
Rocco is
hard
doing
work.
free consultations. I spoke to him today. He likes what we're doing. He's really impressed, right? He says, "Oh, Oscar, you're working really hard now." I said, "Okay, but can we discuss something like free consultations?" He said, "Absolutely." So now, if you tell Rocco, you email him on that website or message whatever it is, you say, "I heard this on the Arsenal Asia Talk podcast. Can I have that free consultation?" He will give you that free consultation, and it will look good on me as well because he is sponsoring me. So, and I like to keep it that way. So, thank you very much. Right,
Let's keep it happening.
right.
Let's keep it happening.
I prematurely did that break because I felt like I was on a roll because I was asking people to subscribe, but I just need to finish part one, which is analysis on our rivals.
Wait, how did we've missed something we need to let the people know
Oh,
about, Dr.
please,
Oscar?
please, yes.
What about our new account on Xiaohongshu where they can find us and drop us a message?
That is correct. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to anybody listening in China. Okay, so we are active on Xiaoyuzhou as well. We got actually that's where we got most of our subscribers and listeners. So thank you very much for your engagement, whether it's from Chengdu Gooners or your
Shanghai
yeah Shanghai
Gooners.
Gooners, etc. We also now have the Xiaohongshu Red Note account. Okay, and we have started posting on there. So again, please follow us on that if that is your preferred app as well. I'd really appreciate it. And again, that is another avenue for you to comment on because maybe your phone's playing up whilst you're in China and you're unable to comment on those other social media platforms. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be using them anyway, right? I'm not going to say anything, but then you might want to use Xiaohongshu because it is quicker, right? And to follow, we will be on the Chinese TikTok and Weibo as well, but I haven't set that up yet. But yeah, thanks for bringing up that, Liam. Thank you for bringing that
Do
up.
you know what? Anytime.
Awesome.
anytime. Honestly, fine.
Yeah.
Wouldn't worry about it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And on the subject of bringing stuff up, obviously Liverpool are second in the league, and
Who would have thought that after the first
I
two
know,
games
right?
of the
After
season?
Manchester City, oh, we're done. Yeah, we're like, rubbish team. We don't have it in us, man. Arteta, he's too defensive. He doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah.
Well, who would have thought that after losing away at Liverpool and being dominated and no holding back and Liverpool winning the league after two games? Who would have thought
Yeah.
the second international break will have the mighty Invincibles, the 49ers, the Gooners on top? And hopefully we stay there, but who knows?
Yeah. This is I actually want to ask a question about this. Yeah, I did prepare this question as well. Do you feel worse in a international break when you are second, or do you feel worse when you are first?
Well, I'd feel worse if I was second, no?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think either is good. When you're first, I just want to watch the next game and see who we're going to kick ass. I want to keep that momentum. And then with the second, it's just like, well, at least there's a bit of time to recoup and recover, kind of, think things through and prepare for the next game. I'm kind of either way. I don't like either situation, but maybe that's just because I don't like international breaks.
I think as Arsenal fans, we've been stunned the last couple of years, right? Because we've been first for so long and fallen at the final hurdle.
Mm,
And the likes of City and Liverpool have just come in and done a clean sweep. So
yeah,
our hearts are still bruised.
yeah.
Fix it, Arsenal. Fix it.
I do want to ask, apart from Liverpool, who else do you see as our rivals?
The usual suspects, mate.
Yeah,
No question of a doubt.
go on.
It's us, Liverpool, Man City.
Right. Any others?
Uh, should we throw in a wild card? Let's have a look.
Mm, I think,
I
yeah.
think you've got to go the usual suspects. Those three. I
I
mean, who's
felt
not coming at all?
Chelsea looking not bad is what I'd say. Yeah.
Do you know, I don't like to say this, but just to show that we are a balanced podcast, the team down the road, up the road from our stadium, I was looking at their stats actually,
Who?
and
Who?
well, our neighbours,
Who? Didn't know we had neighbours.
Tottenham,
Yeah.
Tottenham
Yeah.
Hot
Who's that? Who's
Spur.
that? Who's that? What
Who are
color? What
they?
color they wear? All I know is North London's red. So
There you go.
yeah. No,
Do you know?
yeah, new manager. I mean, you got to give it. You got to give Thomas Frank credit. He's a good manager. He understands tactics. Yeah.
Well, they've been a bit lucky with a couple of results. Brighton away, for example, seems to, was it Brighton away or Spurs or Leeds? I can't remember. But just riddle me this, right? Arsenal played 7, won 5, draw 1, lost 1, 4-14 against 3 points 16. Liverpool played 7, won 5, draw none, lost 2, 4-13 against
Mm,
9 points
yeah.
15. Spurs in third place.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now.
7,
Mm,
1-4, drawn 2, lost 1, 4-13 against 5.
mm.
So Thomas Frank, he's earning his money.
Yep.
Let's hope that fails. But yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
see.
annoyingly, obviously we have to be somewhat objective, but some of those Spurs players are looking like different players. I did mention Richarlison before. Pedro Porro, I've always thought he was a good player. He's actually looking better. Romero, he's always had these kind of lapses, but he seems a bit more solid this season. Do you find that, or am I just kind of just afraid of
Do you
Thomas Frank?
know?
Yeah,
I'm going to be polite and agree with you,
yeah.
but I've just seen Spurs for 10 seconds. I generally wouldn't try to watch them, to be fair. So
I think objectively they've become more solid defensively because Ange was not really a defensive style manager, whereas Thomas Frank is really giving a core of some defensive angle to it, which is why all the defenders look much stronger now.
your mate was giving Big Ange some props. Just a heads up, by the way. Your buddy was giving Big Ange a little bit of
Who
love.
was it? Because you're my only buddy, so
I remember about Joe Hart, your other buddy.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I turned over after that.
Well, I've said it before, and I'll talk about it briefly. But on BBC, especially mentioned there, I don't know if there's any actual pundits that like Arsenal. They all seem to hate Arsenal. Which,
They're all a bit lemon, aren't they?
yeah, they are. Yeah, it's I think it's media narrative. I think once we start winning, things will change quite dramatically.
Oh, they'll find something else. They'll find something else to send off Lewis Skelly for. So
Yeah, yeah, they'll do that, but I like to think that they'll turn the narrative to a different team, and then like it'll suddenly be like Man City, yeah, the era's over kind of thing. You just I think these things teams get picked on. Um, it's like the playground, isn't it? Really, or Liverpool might get picked on and saying, oh, they have now Slot is the second season syndrome. He won it with Klopp's team, and now he's building his own team, and it's not doing as well. That narrative is already somewhat starting now.
is it?
Yeah, it's been on a few articles now. I just think it's like, to be honest with you, I think it's actually a little bit ridiculous. Like, as much as I am not a Liverpool fan, I just find like stuff can change so quickly in mainstream media. It's like one week it's like
Can
this,
I
one week it's like that. Yeah,
can I add to that?
go on.
What I found ridiculous about Slot, and this is a serious point, right? He wore beige on beige in an interview after the match a couple of games ago, and I found it really disturbing. He had a beige blazer and
Right.
like a beige shirt on,
Mm. Yeah.
and I was thinking, what are you doing? How are you
Yeah,
coaching the team if you can't get dressed properly?
I I'm kind of with you there. That's kind of like socks and sandals, really, isn't it? Because yeah, beige is a good color when you know how to use it, right? And I've
Yeah,
got a lot of beige clothes, and I like to mix it with black, for example, right? I mean, that's like a
right.
classic, really.
Contrast.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
need that, and it's like I've got a beige suit, beige jacket, and trousers. Going off a tangent here, but I don't even wear my beige jacket with my beige trousers. I actually mix
Oh
and
God,
match.
no.
Yeah, I mix and match. You might be wearing black trousers or dark navy blue trousers, kind of thing, because
But
beige and you're saying beige. I didn't notice it, but beige jacket over a beige shirt. I mean,
yeah.
that's
Well, why'd you buy a beige shirt in the first place?
I remember when
So
I
good luck, Liverpool.
yeah.
Good luck,
You
Liverpool.
you know, like I remember when I bought the beige suit, the tailor even said to me, "He says, don't wear this together. Yeah, it's just going to be too beigey. Don't do it." And that was just like a beige jacket with the trousers. So
Do you know what? He's worth his weight in gold. He's given good advice there, isn't he?
yeah, yeah. I mean, like he even showed me. It's like, look, wear it like this, and I thought, yeah, wear it like this for certain occasions, and wear it like this for other occasions. And to be honest, it really helped out. Really helped out. I'll wear it next time we see each other, just so we can
All
make a
right,
joke
fair
about it.
enough.
Yeah.